David Civ right here, bringing you another video, and today's video is about Monday Night Raw this past week. This past week was the King of the Ring tournament. The first matchup for round one was, the first was Alberto Del Rio versus. It was Alberto Del Rio versus, oh, what's his face again? I forget people's wrestlers' name. It was this week on Raw. Alberto Del Rio won the first round. Yeah. He actually. Yeah, Alberto Del Rio won the first round one of the tournament. Then it was John Morrison versus Cody Rhodes, and John Morrison beat Cody Rhodes, well, dashing Cody Rhodes. Then it was a double countout for Ezekiel Jackson and Drew McIntyre, and I was wanting Drew McIntyre to win so he could try and attempt to become the Scottish King of the Ring. And then it was Sheamus versus Kofi Kingston, and well, came to a surprise that Sheamus won. Oh, now I remember who Alberto Del Rio defeated. He defeated Daniel Bryan, and that was I wasn't expecting Alberto Del Rio to defeat Daniel Bryan, but it's WWE. You can't expect everything, can you? Lol. Then R-Truth came out to call out a member of the Nexus to fight him, and Michael McGillicuddy decided to go, but then he was assaulted backstage. But the person that assaulted him went like this. Did the AA, and then after he finished, he went like this to the camera. Like, you're saying you can't see me with John Cena's sweatbands on, so it was clearly John Cena. But continuing on with the Cena charades, now it was John Cena. It was a matchup between the Mark Henry and Yoshitatsu versus the Nexus, which was two Nexus members, which are the tag champions, Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater. And Mark Henry and Tatsu won, and then suddenly Cena jammed over the barricade and did the AA to Heath Slater through the announcer table. And the funny thing was, though, CM Punk is a commentator now, and he was like this: "Oh, how mature, how mature! He spilled my diet soda." Best quote from Punk actually that night as well. But I actually have to admit that was pretty funny though. But after the advert, see, Punk was like, "Yeah, I called the cops." Lol. But then also the Miz was doing a champion speech because he became the WWE champion that last Monday night on Raw, and Jerry the King Lawler decided to stand up and also said to him that he's never had a title shot. But then suddenly the Raw general manager did his little email thing. They suddenly made a matchup on that for the main event on Raw, a TLC match between Jerry the King Lawler and the Miz. If I'm honest, I thought that was pretty cool that the Raw GM did that. Alright, and then round two of the King of the Ring tournament was also round two of the King of the Ring tournament. It was between John Morrison and Alberto Del Rio. John Morrison won to put himself into the finals of the King of the Ring tournament because Sheamus was already in the finals. And then there was a Divas matchup. It was Maurice, Tamia, and Alicia Fox versus Natalya and Gail Kim and who else was in that match? Melina, yeah, Melina. And the team of Natalya and Gail Kim won, and Melina won, obviously, because Santino Marella came out, and there's a little bit of a love thing going between Santino and Tamia, so it's really funny though how Team Natalya won, and then the Nexus leader, Wade Barrett, decided to try and call Cena out, but Cena was in the parking lot on the Titantron, and Wade Barrett was like, "Security, get that man out of the arena." Then suddenly Cena was like, "Yeah, but whoa, wait, you got it wrong. The same WWE security that you attacked, but it wasn't the WWE security, it was the Nexus." Then suddenly Cena was like, "Whoa, boys. You have to remember, You're not the only person that's got enemies around here. Then Darren Young and Vladimir Kozlov and other members of the Raw roster came and pretty much beat the shit out of Justin Gabriel. Cena, AA, Justin Gabriel off the car. And he was like, I ain't gonna stop till I take each and every one of you out. And he was like, that means I'll see you next week. So next week, Cena's got some surprises for the Nexus. But now, let's move on to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. It was a well-played matchup. It was a rematch from Survivor Series, John Morrison and Sheamus. And unfortunately, the Irish King won. Well, actually, he's the Celtic Warrior, but now he's the Irish King. Yes, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus is the King of the Ring. And then it was the main event. Jerry the King Lawler versus The Miz in a TLC match. Now, if I'm honest, that match was really epic. The way Jerry put both Miz and Alex Riley through the table, just like did right hand. They all fell off the apron in the corner into tables. Then, as Jerry was climbing the ladder, Michael Cole got off the seat, grabbed Jerry's leg, and Michael Cole and Jerry was like, "What are you doing, Cole?" Like, just pushing him back all around the ladder. It's like punched Cole, started beating the shit out of him. And the reason why Cole just did that, because Cole is like probably bum chums with the Miz. That's like Miz climbed the ladder. Jerry instantly just climbed up the ladder. They started beating each other up on the ladder. Miz hit Jerry with the title. Jerry fell off the ladder. Miz grabbed the title. So the Awesome One is still champion. But if the Awesome One is still champion, what will happen next week on Raw? What will happen next week? So once again, the Awesome One is still champion. Because so, ladies and gentlemen, as you can hear by the music, the Awesome One, the Age of Awesomeness is still around, but Randy Orton will be back next week, ladies and gentlemen, to retaliate. And hopefully at TLC, it'll be Randy Orton versus The Miz. I'm backing Team Orton all the way. Not the awful one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is David Sarah here, bringing you the Monday Night Raw review. I'll bring the SmackDown review this Friday, ladies and gentlemen. And so the landscape of the WWE Universe has changed once again with the Irish King. But we didn't want the Irish King, we wanted the Scottish King, Drew McIntyre. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you this Friday, later sometime in the week.